A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a surprising turn of events, President Donald Trump has announced a one-month delay on tariffs for automobile imports from Canada and Mexico. This decision comes after significant pressure from executives at the big three automakers, General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis, who have voiced concerns over the impact of these tariffs on their operations in the broader automotive industry. The tariffs, which were set at a staggering 25%, were initially aimed at all goods imported from the U.S.'s neighboring countries, marking a significant shift from the previously duty-free status under the North American Trade Agreement, known colloquially as NAFTA 2.0. This move has raised eyebrows and sparked discussions across the industry, particularly in light of the complexities involved in automotive supply chains that span across the borders. For instance, GM's production of the Chevy Equinox occurs in both Mexico and Canada, while Ford's Lincoln Nautilus SUVs and Stellantis Dodge Chargers are manufactured in Ontario. Such operations underscore the intricate web of cross-border manufacturing that many automakers rely on. The implications of these tariffs are far-reaching. Experts, including Jeff Schott from the Peterson Institute for International Economics, have warned that these tariffs could inflate car prices by as much as $12,000, potentially leading to a decrease in consumer demand. This scenario could leave dealerships with an inventory of unsold vehicles, exacerbating the already high prices that consumers face in the current market. In a recent address to Congress, President Trump urged manufacturers to relocate their operations back to the U.S., emphasizing the need for domestic production. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt reiterated this sentiment, stating that Trump expects the big three automakers to comply with this directive before the tariffs are implemented at the end of the month. Ford CEO Jim Farley, however, has expressed skepticism regarding the feasibility of such a shift. During a recent investor talk, Farley pointed out that Ford currently lacks the excess capacity at its plants to accommodate a significant increase in domestic production. While he acknowledged that Ford could endure the financial strain of tariffs in the short term, he cautioned that prolonged tariffs would have devastating consequences for the U.S. automotive industry. As of February, data from Edmunds.com indicates that nearly half of all new vehicles sold in the U.S. were manufactured domestically. However, a notable 17.4% were produced in Mexico and 7.4% in Canada, highlighting the reliance of U.S. automakers on their neighboring countries for production. Ford has publicly committed to investing billions in the United States since the signing of the USMCA, asserting its dedication to American workers and compliance with trade agreements. The company has vowed to maintain open lines of communication with the administration to ensure a prosperous future for the industry. As the deadline for the tariffs approaches, the automotive sector is bracing for potential upheaval. Industry analysts and stakeholders are closely monitoring the situation, as the decisions made in the coming weeks could have lasting effects on manufacturing, pricing, and consumer behavior in the automotive market. The delay in tariffs may provide a temporary reprieve for automakers, but the pressure to adapt and respond to the evolving landscape of trade and production remains ever present. With the stakes so high, the automotive industry's response to these tariffs will not only shape their immediate future but also influence the broader economic landscape as the U.S. navigates its trade relationships with Canada and Mexico. As we continue to follow this developing story, it is clear that the decisions made by President Trump and the Big Three will have significant ramifications for the automotive industry and beyond. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.